I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I'm Logan. I'm going to be your nurse today. Let's go ahead and start off. What's your name and date of birth, if you would, please?
My name's Tom Scrava. I was born in 57 years ago.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, Tom. What I'm going to do real quick with you, I'm just going to do a quick evaluation, just ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
They're going to get a little personal sometimes, but if you would just bear with me, we'll get through this together. All right, bud? All right, I'm gonna start it off simple. Tom, do you have any allergies that you know of?
I do actually. I'm very allergic to vancomycin, so
Okay.
please have
All
choice
right.
noted.
All right, then. Any food allergies that you can think of?
No food.
No?
No.
And what about like when you're out and about outside or just in your typical environment?
No, I haven't noticed any issues or anything.
Okay. All right. All right, but we're gonna move on. How about any past medical history that you know of?
Yes, actually, I have a history of anemia.
Okay.
Also, my blood pressure tends to run a little high blood pressure, and I have a history of cancer as well, so I'm here for chemo.
Okay. All right. Have you ever had any problems with diabetes or anything else that you can think of? Maybe any liver
Not
disease?
myself, no. Not
Okay.
myself.
All right. So you think that's pretty much it for the past medical history? How about any past surgeries?
Yes, I had a lymph node biopsy in January of 2018. My left underarm node right here. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Biopsy there.
All right. And can you think of any other surgical histories?
No, I think that would be it.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's move on to the next section. I'm gonna ask you a few questions about your family history. Now, have you, or can you think of anything as far as maybe your mother, your father, sister, grandmother, kind of keep into that thing, but have they ever had any past history problems that you can think of?
Yeah, actually, I have quite a few if you have the time.
Yeah, of course.
My mother, she was diabetic. She had high blood pressure as well, like I do. She also had a high cholesterol, and she actually had a heart attack last year, and she died. She was 88.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you. My father, he's still alive and well at 90 years old, so he's doing well. My brother is fine. At 54, close to my age, and then my grandma on my mom's side, my mom's mom, she had breast cancer and heart failure, and she died at 82. I don't remember quite how long ago that was, but
Okay.
I think that's about it.
Okay. All right. All right, Tom. And next few of these questions might get a little bit more personal,
Okay.
but again, if you could just bear with me. If you don't want to answer, that's okay too. Your smoking history. Do you have any history of smoking?
I've never smoked. Nope.
Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. Never chewed any tobacco or anything?
No, nothing like that. No.
All right. How about your alcohol use? Would you say, if any, do you drink?
Yeah, I drink beer.
Okay, beer. And how often do you think you would say you were drinking?
Probably 4 cans a week. Nothing crazy. So not even one a day. Just about 4 a week.
Okay, all right. All right, Tom. And then, have you ever used any type of drugs before in your lifetime?
No, anything like that.
Nothing?
No.
Okay. All right. And Tom, would you say that you're sexually active?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you use any birth contraceptives like birth control, maybe condoms?
No, I've been married to my wife for 22 years, so we're pretty much, past
Perfect.
that point.
All right, Tom. Real quick, what type of medications do you have at home?
I have just a couple. I take metoprolol every day. I take 25 milligrams. I took it just this morning.
Okay.
And then I have an iron supplement as well. It's 325 milligrams. I take that every day, and I also took that this morning.
Okay, perfect. Would you say that that's all you could think of? Do you, go
That's,
ahead.
yeah, that's all I take for on my end at home. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. And Tom, do you have any belongings with you that you brought in today?
Yes, I have my wedding band and my watch I gave to my wife to take home.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. And then let's see, Tom. What brings you in here today?
I'm just getting my second round of chemotherapy.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Tom. A couple quick things as well. Again, bear with me because they are a little different. Would you say that English? I mean, talking with you, your English is great. Would you say it's your primary?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we don't need any translator or anything like
No,
that.
not necessary.
All right. When you had your lymph nodes taken out, those past surgeries, did you ever have any anesthesia while under that?
I do not recall. No, I don't think I did actually.
Okay. Do you think you might have been intubated at all, or did they put a tube or anything like that down your?
No, I think it all went fairly
Perfect.
easy,
Good.
easily.
Good to hear. Good to hear. How's your hearing? Any problems with that?
No, it's all good. Yeah, don't have any issues with that.
Okay. And then, as far as your vision, do you wear contacts, glasses, often?
Nope, no issues at all with no issues with my sight at all.
All right. How about in your day-to-day life, concentrating and remembering? Do you ever have any issues, if any, with that?
No, I'm fairly independent. Usually don't have any issues. You don't have to rely on anybody else or anything like that. You know, I deal with all my stuff pretty well.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And how about walking, climbing stairs, things like that?
Yeah, no problem at all. I have no issues with anything like that.
Good, good. Another little one, personal. How about dressing and bathing? Do you ever have any problems with that at home?
No, not at all. No.
Okay.
I'd say I'm fairly independent.
All right. We're here for your second round of chemo. Let's see. How long do you expect it to stay today?
The doc told me 6 days, so I'm hoping that's what we're gonna stick with.
Okay. And you said you live at home with your wife?
I do. That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just find our spot here. Before today, how would you describe your health?
I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah. I've had no other problems other than the cancer I'm dealing with right now.
Okay. And how would you say if you say you get a cut or scrape or bruise, how are those healing?
Pretty well. Yeah, I'd say my immune system's fairly average. I mean, they heal up within a couple of days. Nothing superhuman. Nothing too delayed. Just fairly regular.
Okay. Let's see. And are you getting enough sleep at night?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think I get a solid 7 to 8 hours. It's enough for me.
Are you doing anything else besides that to help relax, take care of yourself?
Me and my wife go on walks. That's about it.
Good, good. All right. Do you have any anxiety or fears about today?
No, I feel pretty good.
Okay. You said you live at home. Do you have, do you and your wife have an apartment or a house? What would you describe that as?
It's a house, yeah.
Okay. How long have you been living there?
For about 20 years.
Okay. Okay, good. How would you describe the neighborhood?
Uh, Pretty good. It's a nice little, typical suburban neighborhood. Pretty safe, I'd say.
Okay.
No problems. Everyone kind of gets along.
Good, good, good. Do you, and you don't use a wheelchair or anything?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Never have any troubles getting access into your home?
Oh no, no problem. All good.
Alright. Alright, how'd you get here today?
I came in from the clinic.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Do you drive yourself? Does your
I
wife
did.
drive?
I came with my wife. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Tom. I'm gonna get back to a little bit personal again. What type of, if any, faith or beliefs that you might have, so I could better accommodate you?
Yeah. Me and my family are Catholic. We go to church every once in a while. So.
Okay. All right. And how do you feel about blood transfusions?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Have you ever had any in the past?
Yes, I've had no reactions in the past. So.
Perfect. Perfect. No reactions. All right. All right, Tom. And let's see. How would you describe your eating habits at home?
I'd say they're pretty good. My wife cooks, prepares the meals. I always have a pretty good appetite. I eat a good amount, I'd say.
Good, good, good. So you never have any problems getting access to food as far as
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife takes care of me.
Oh, good. All right. And you say you usually get in your meals every day?
Yeah.
No lack of appetite?
Nope.
That's good. Good to know with the chemo. All right. All right, and how well do you get around the house as far as when you're walking?
Oh, great. Yeah, I never had any issues.
Never had any issues?
No.
Have you had any previous falls?
Nope, not at all.
Okay. As far as going to the bathroom and bathing yourself, how would you describe that?
Fairly normal, no issues, just, quick in and out, wash everything by myself, yeah, no issues.
Okay. No help, your wife doesn't help you eat or anything, does she?
No,
Nah,
I
alright.
got it covered.
Do you ever have any difficulty swallowing or anything?
No, I've never noticed anything, pretty good.
No trouble with liquids or anything?
Nope, nothing.
Okay. Cool. All right. My man Tom's pretty independent. All right, buddy. Let's see here. Now you said your home is pretty safe, pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you might feel threatened or?
No, I have no issues with, safety. I always feel comfortable and safe around that.
Good. Wife doesn't ever try to keep you from contacting anyone or anything like that?
No, not at all.
Okay, just those questions we gotta ask. Make sure everybody's doing okay. And again, another personal question, Tom. Have you ever had any thoughts about hurting yourself?
Oh, no, never.
Never?
No.
Okay. No depression or hopelessness?
No, I feel pretty good.
Okay. Alright, have you ever felt like you need to hurt someone else?
No, never. Pretty harmless guy.
Good. Alright, then. Let's see. All right, Tom, I believe that wraps up the stuff on my end. Do you have any questions for me while I'm sitting here with you, bud?
No, I think that's about it with me.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go take care of a couple things. I will be back in here and we'll get you started.
Okay, sounds good. Thank
All
you,
right.
Logan.
We'll see you then.
All right, see ya.